What It Look Like TV. We are back. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of February. Help your boy out. Get down there, click it, do what the YouTubers ask you to do. All that stuff, do it for me. But anyway, on this episode, we're going to fly clear across around to the other side of the planet. And we're going to look at what's going on with China and their street food industry. You're probably asking why we looking at China's street food industry. That's because they don't have a lot of the protections that we have in place over here, and they're having a real problem with cooking oil. Supply and demand is ridiculous. So to get around that, they have created an industry called gutter oil. And if you think it is what it sounds like, you are exactly right. So let's see exactly where this gutter oil is being sold, who's using it, and how they get it. Slide on over to YouTube. Let's check it out.
It's all in a day's work for this woman. She opens up a manhole cover and scoops out as much slop as she can, delighted by what she finds. What others might view as revolting, she sees as a bonanza. She works in the streets of the southern Chinese city of Shenzhen, a foot soldier in China's so-called gutter oil industry.
Y'all seeing this correct? Y'all seeing this correct? That's the oil. You seeing it correct?
After more than 10 years in the business, she says she's made enough money to build a house for her family back in her home village 1,000 miles to the north. Her slop eventually winds up in a processing plant like this one, where it's combined with other animal fat refuse to create recycled cooking oil. Workers put the oil in barrels.
So in other words, what they do is they mix the oil that they scooped out of the sewer with meat scraps to liquefy that fat to add to it, process it down, and put it in these drums and sell it. The drums aren't even clean.
For delivery to restaurants and hotels.
How can you eat this? If you eat it, it can kill you.
Cooking oil has long been a cherished commodity in China, where stir-frying in a wok is the mainstay of daily meal preparation. The high profit margins from gutter oil production have proven irresistible. Chinese experts estimate that 1/10 of China's cooking oil is gutter oil, which has been found to contain carcinogens and other toxins harmful to humans. Most of it winds up in hole-in-the-wall restaurants and among street food vendors. Illegal production sites are often discovered after people living nearby notice a nauseating stench and alert.
You see that the nauseating stench is the chicken, is the meat product that they melt and that they simmering with it to melt the fat down and try to put cut on the product and increase the quantity. Look at all that. Look at all that. And you know, before they boiled that down in, it wasn't any good. It was all rotten meat. Then they're frying your meat up. That's why we can say what we want to say about America and the government and this and that. But you don't have to worry about buying gutter oil off of any of the food trucks or any of the food stands that you frequent. Back in Philly, when I got off the sub every morning and I got a bacon, egg, and cheese or a sausage, egg, and cheese before I went to school, it was no fear that the oil was gutter oil.
The authorities. Police have arrested scores of people across the country in recent years for engaging in the trade and seized thousands of tons of the material. The Chinese government enacted a tough food safety law in 2009 that included harsh penalties for producers of tainted products. But many consumers doubt that China's dinner tables can be completely free of gutter oil.
All we can do is accept it. In our current society, everybody tries to swindle everybody else. There's nothing we can do about it.
It's sad, man, when that's the way you feel about society, when everybody's a scammer, but there's no regulations put in place, things can get out of control real fast. So tell me what y'all think about this. How y'all feeling about it? Be aware if you travel overseas. Me personally, I wouldn't be buying any street food now that I know this information. So tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. Let's chop it up. Tell me how you feel. I appreciate you if you made it to this point in the video. Check me out on the next one. Like I said at the beginning, hit that like, subscribe button, and I'm out of here.